Tour alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for our main event. 12 rounds in the light heavyweight division. We are looking forward to this fight. 36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Big shot comes crashing home. What a right hand that was that floored him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Flush right hand to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Clicks of the talk. Smith's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good left hand able to land. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Macho. Nice work with the left hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
And count down the final moments of this round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Macho's crushed by a big, solid. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smith's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Nice!
Scored well with that straight left. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Keep circling. Don't stop.
Good, fun, entertaining fight. If you're a fan, if you're a broadcaster, if you're in these two corners, you're probably sweating now as they've traded knockdowns. Now, you do have them up 2-1, though, as we start round number 4, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he served himself a little bit. He learned something from that knockdown. He's been a little more cautious, but he's still being the boss, still controlling things.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Scores with the uppercut. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Smith swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Smith's actually making a smart move here. He knows he needs some space, so he's pushing his man away. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. And as we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pads. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Macho's tagged by that power punch. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Smith's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
You got this.
Good left there. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice work with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Macho. Good. 10 seconds to go in this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He missed with that headshot.
Double up your watch that.
Good strong jab by Macho. Macho's looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you throw a jab, you throw it like you're testing hot water. Bang, you get it back just as fast as you throw it out. He's throwing it slow right now, and that's where the carelessness comes in. Something's going to come over that slow jab.
Halfway through this round.
Looking good.
Oh, what a whiff by Smith. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Smith's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Targeting up top now, a little return fire with the hook. Halfway through the center. Smith smacked by a left hand. Solid uppercut.
Come on,
Smith showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Come on, kid, focus.
Solid Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Macho. 10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Watch that.
And we come to the end of the round. I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy, not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
Nice work. Nice work.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Smith throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Macho's punch didn't come close. The halfway point of round number 8.
Relax. Relax. Get after him. Get out off of the road.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Macho. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Keep doing what you're doing.
3 minutes gone by in this round. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And, of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Keep pushing.
Smith's right hand scores well.
Come on, kid.
Good flush shot upstairs. Targeting that belt line with the right hand.
Unload! Unload! Move! You got this one!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Smith's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And that's the end of round 9. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
1, 2.
he brings the left hand upstairs.
Body hit, body hit. Punch! Punch!
Good job staying away from the danger there. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Body shot lands, it was the right, and he just holds on there. Halfway through round 10. Smith's putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher, but Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches, and what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
That hook was well off the mark. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Excellent hook by Smith.
Nice work, nice work. Left and right, left and right.
Last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 10.
This fight. You need to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, right?
You know, there's a part of me that actually likes when we get to this point in the fight. Things been lingering along. He hasn't picked up any ground. He's trailing by a significant margin here at the start of round number 11 on your scorecard. So it's do or die.
Yeah, exactly. And all that training, all the months that he's put in getting ready for this fight in the training camp and everything, it all comes down, as you just said, next few minutes.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Macho's able to avoid that punch. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through this 11th round. Good way to protect the midsection. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. You see him holding on. Smith's absorbing a left hand. Distance such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab.
Oh, and there you go. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, 3, 4, 5.
Smith's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Back to the body.
Macho's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false move, and get him out of his...
Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Come on, get focused.
Smith smashed by a hook. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision.
Super.
A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the arena knows exactly what happened tonight.